Chris Hemsworth is back as the mercenary Tyler Rake in Netflix Extraction 2. Tyler Rake is the star of the Extraction film series, which is based on the graphic novel Ciudad by Andy Parks, Joe Russo, Anthony Russo, Fernando Leon Gonzalez, and Eric Skillman. Chris Hemsworth portrays the role in his most popular franchise role since playing Thor. Rake is tasked with recovering the kidnapped son of an Indian criminal lord in the first Extraction movie, which was broadcast on Netflix in 2020. He is employed in 2023's Extraction 2 to free the family of a Georgian gangster. Extraction quickly became Netflix's most watched original film ever, and the streaming service quickly approved a sequel, with Hemsworth returning as Rake for yet another risky rescue operation. The Extraction movies have Joe and Anthony Russo involved as producers, with the former receiving sole screenwriting credit for the first two movies. Sam Hargrave, a stunt coordinator for the Marvel movies directed by the Russo brothers, made his directorial debut with Extraction and then returned to helm Extraction 2. It is still unknown if he will return for a third installment or even if Extraction 3 will really take place. Chris Hemsworth has shown interest in Extraction 3 if there is a demand for it, despite the fact that Netflix has not yet given it the official go-ahead. "I adore portraying the character," he declared. He also adores the Extraction universe, so he would be interested in seeing it again as a follow-up. Hemsworth finds it energizing to go back to something else outside of Marvel, where the character and plot have real-world roots. Hemsworth asserted that Extraction 2 is an improvement over the original film and added, "We'd be remiss not to have a crack at another one." Sam Hargrave, the film's director, has also expressed interest in returning to helm Extraction 3, and noted that there are many narrative and world-building options for a threequel. According to Hargrave, there is so much room for this franchise to grow. However, he did say that if the world is craving another Tyler Rake adventure, he would be interested in directing. He continued by saying that the likelihood of Extraction 3 would depend on how people feel and respond to Extraction 2. Despite teasing that he has a plot idea for Extraction 3, Hargrave stayed mum about the specifics, saying, "I have an idea, but I won't give it away here." Extraction 3 is currently in the planning stages. However, Netflix hasn't formally announced it. The writer-producer Joe Russo teased that there's certainly room for another film in the franchise when the Russo brothers discussed the prospect of an Extraction 3. Extraction 2 contains certain world-building components, according to Russo, which could open up the world of Extraction for upcoming sequels and spin-offs. After the initial Extraction movie was released, Netflix quickly revealed there would be a sequel. Extraction 3 may be announced by Netflix right away if Extraction 2 performs as well as its predecessor. Extraction 3 doesn't yet have a set release date because it is still in the early stages of development. Just over 3 years after the first movie's release, Extraction 2 made its Netflix debut. Extraction 3 might be released in the summer of 2026 or the fall at the latest if the Extraction team sticks to the same plan for the threequel. But Hemsworth's dedication to a new Thor adventure and the COVID-19 epidemic had to be accommodated in the years between Extraction and its initial sequel. Extraction 3 might come out more faster than its predecessor did if Hemsworth puts it ahead of Thor 5.